And my first job was after I came back, because when I was a hobo, I earned some money, but I never had a job. And I earned $15 per week. And it was a secondhand store, reclaiming the furniture. And in them days, we had the old wooden stoves that you cooked on. And we'd stick them in a lye pot and then take them out and then scrub them down, clean them. And then you'd sell them for maybe $50, $60, and you only paid 10 or 15 for them. When I come back from the war, I decided that I wasn't going to have anybody tell me what to do, because we got told what to do all the time in the Army. So I went to Sidler, and he had a MRC, which is a license to move people. And so I bought that, and I had Shoemaker transfer for a while. And then I got about 3 ruptures, and I told my men to get a job, and I sold out. And then I took on Standard Brands. At that time, they had a whole list of things they sold, but the main thing was yeast. And at that time in Missoula, we had about 5 wholesale bakeries. But they all moved out. And when they moved out, why, I bought the route. And then I started the bakery and restaurant supply, and I was handling everything wholesale. And I learned to go for wholesale instead of retail. And I really enjoyed that, and that's what I was doing when I retired. I had my folks live with me when they were in rough shape. My dad being a deaf mute, he couldn't get cataracts out of his eyes because they have to have cooperation and they couldn't communicate. So he went blind, and his 9 years of blindness, I took care of him, or my wife and I. When my wife was sick and bad, she had this stroke, and my gravestone's is already indicated. It's got my wife's name on it and my son that died. And it's got my name on it and the date I was born, but I haven't finished it yet. Her name was Helen Norgard, and we've been going together for 25 years. And we love each other. And she was, in her life, when she worked for the Forest Service, and anything that you could save money on, why, she invested it. And now she's in pretty good shape, and I'm happy for her. Her hip went out on her when she was on the porch, and she had to crawl into the house and into the phone. And she called me, and she called one of her sons, and she called 911. And she was in terrible shape, and when they came and got her for the ambulance, they put her on this steel cot. Boy, that was terrible, because her hip had gone out. But then another time she slipped and fell out there on that porch and broke the bones behind the knee. And they had to just artificially fix them up. She's still suffering. She has a leg on her butt, but she's a gal that doesn't complain. Well, I learned that, like I say, if you got interest, have it coming to you and not paying it. And I refuse to buy anything that has to do with interest. Patricia, I'm so happy that you take so much time out of your life to make mine better. And I appreciate everything you do. And I appreciate Roy. He's my favorite chef.